Hi, I'm Katie B. Hi, I'm Katie B. I'm going to share with you 3 ways that gratitude can save lives. This is part of my program I do for Building Bridges, where I go into education programs for high school dropouts and trade schools, Native American populations, and elementary schools, high schools, community colleges, and I teach a program. It teaches us what gratitude feels like and what it feels like to get a compliment. Now, these are very serious topics. I use improvisation, laughter, and gratitude, fun, joy, and my joyful moments to help and save lives. Now, it's a very serious topic, so I'm not so serious, and I believe this is a very serious issue, and I'll tell you why later. Stay with me, and we will dive in 3 ways that gratitude can save lives. Psychology Today writer Suzanne Degges-White says the health benefits of dispositional gratitude include defense against depression, suicidal ideation. Dispositional gratitude is that recognition and appreciation for what we have in the moment right now. We say thank you to what we have. Ms. Degges-White suggests 3 things that one can do to try and help raise up that vibration of gratitude. 1, write down 10 things, 10 good things. Start there. Start simple. It's a practice like anything else, and the best thing that we can do is start. The other thing she suggests is 3 good things. You write down 3 good things that happened, and then you write down why they happened. Why'd they happen? Lastly, she suggests mental subtraction. That means that you take a good event and you say, what if that didn't happen? What if that thing didn't happen, and then that thing wouldn't happen, and the good thing wouldn't happen? What if? And you take away the good stuff to realize that's the good stuff. Now, puppies and kitties, they help us feel better. Science shows, and I don't have that documented right now, but science shows us that looking at puppies and kitties raises our happy endorphins and lowers our cortisol. So who wouldn't want to look at kitties and puppies? While I'm talking to you about this incredibly difficult and serious subject, you're looking at puppies and kittens at the same time. Why am I bringing this to you? Well, my grandmother committed suicide. I never met her. It's been a thing. I believe her spirit is with me. So I carry her with me, and I look at ways that maybe things could have been better for her to not make that decision. So I am on this Building Bridges with Joy First Foundation, going into organizations, offering up these programs. You can have this program too if you'd like. You can contact me in the notes and we can talk about it. I design each program customized for who I'm talking to. So it's a little bit different if I'm talking to an elementary school than if I'm talking to a community college. But the spine, the basics, what the walkaways are the same. And the feedback has been wonderful. So because of my life family history, I've made a point to give gratitude, recognition, and appreciation to everybody. Because maybe that's what we're missing. Turns out in surveys, 100% are missing this. People are 55 to 65% lonely. Well, let's give some gratitude. Let's share some recognition. Good for everybody. And remember, if you're talking to me or you're listening to me, it's reciprocal. So let's move on. Woof, woof. Number two, Kelly Grimes is the author of a website, Cultivating Peace and Joy. She has a blog post of how gratitude saved her life. She is a mom of a chronically ill child with epilepsy and continually more problems and migraines. And she found that she was struggling a lot. And when she started to focus on gratitude, it made a big difference for her. She says, intentionally including gratitude into my daily life transformed my mindset and even allowed me to identify the blessings. She writes that gratitude helps us to understand and feel joy, which offers inspiration, motivation, more happiness, and all these other opportunities for us. She says gratitude also helps us to be more resilient and empowered. I have suffered some depression. I remember I was feeling pretty depressed, so I had to write each good thing I did, which meant get out of bed, brush my teeth, take a shower. That's how it started for me. And then, as I felt better, of course, those wins, right? These are wins, got better to the point where I won. I stood in a vacant lot at 4 a.m. and looked around as I had created a festival with a number of my friends, dozens of my friends, that brought 500 artists into the city for 24 hours. And we made this amazing event. And then we fed hundreds of homeless people the following morning. And I stood in the middle of that vacant lot as the sun was just about to start to come up, thinking about who we were going to be feeding in a couple of hours. And I felt so proud from what we had done and so grateful for the people that helped me make that happen, the people that joined us, the people that came up with ideas and solutions. I was so grateful, so grateful. That small, I got out of bed, changed into this, oh my gosh, what did we just do? That's connected. It's a step at a time. So I've been there. I haven't been suicidal. I haven't had that experience. But my grandmother did, and she followed through. And it's affected generations of family. So I just want to say, this is important, even though I'm still kittying and puppying here. And it's personal. Number 3, Jean Chatzky writes on her blog, SavvyMoney.com, how gratitude improves your life and your finances. First, she suggests to have a gratitude journal. At the end of your day, focus on what went well. Neville Goddard also said, at the end of the day, think through your mind of the things that went well and the things that didn't go so well. The ones that didn't go well, imagine them having gone perfectly before you go to bed. It's a great idea. I've started doing that and I've noticed it's very interesting. I like it. Jean Chatzky also says that by having a gratitude journal and by being present and understanding and paying attention to what we have now and celebrating those wins, we save money. And then, as you save money, you have more money for experiences, which leads me into my story. I'm all about experiences. I want to live. I want to live what it's like to be a spirit on this planet having a human experience. I'm all about that. And I'm doing it. And you can do it too. Start with gratitude, recognition, find your heart, come from the heart, and life could look very different. My final word comes from Victoria Rader. She writes on LinkedIn, why gratitude? From quantum physics to practical application. Hey, some of this doggy stuff. We are electromagnetic, right? We have electromagnetics. I have an electromagnet. I have a magnetic force. I have an electromagnetic bubble around me. With that electromagnetic bubble, thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. What you focus on grows. If that's the case, why don't we choose to focus a little bit more on the wins, on the gratitude, on the recognition, on the hugs to ourselves, and on this heart. So if you like what you see, please share, subscribe to my channel, and come back. There'll be more. A new story, a new consciousness thing, a new hat, headband, animal, new ideas. Been on this journey. Been off the path. It's been a little roundabout. Joined the matrix, left the matrix, joined the matrix, left the matrix. And right now, I'm here with all that knowledge to share with you. So come back, subscribe, put that little notification button on, and see you later.